Guys, listen, I have a problem. I love Super Mario games. Love them to death. I love exploring the worlds. I love the bright and colorful characters. There's so much whimsy. But whenever I play the game, and I'm sure you've run into this too, I get so damn hungry. Why does everything in this world look so delicious? Everything looks tasty, from top to bottom, from the enemies to most of the characters. I can't play the game without working up an appetite. And now Super Nintendo World just came out, and they're saying the Toads are gonna be cooking meals in the park in Japan. I'm about to sell my house so I can fly over there so I can finally taste a Goomba. So I don't know, I've run into an issue. It's gotten to the point of obsession. So today, what I'm going to do is rank Mario enemies based on how delicious I think they might be. It's gonna be a tough one. I think the best way to get this out of the way right away are the ones that are inedible. And those are things like your Bullet Bills, your Bob-ombs. This dude's made out of bones. I'd recommend not putting him in your mouth. Mecha Koopa is by definition not food. And Thwomps and Womps, you know, those are rocks. Can't eat rocks. Oh, dude, a flying skeleton. No, absolutely not. What the hell? Okay, everybody else has meat somewhere. There's some flesh I can sink my teeth into. But one thing that I'm noticing here is that a lot of them just fall under a similar category. Turtles. Not yummy. Yeah, Hammer Bro, Ice Bro, Boomerang Bro, like all the bros. Koopas are stringy, I think. They're a little bit more, what's the word? Stringy. Ooh, Kamek is different, because while all these guys are turtles, and he's technically a turtle, he is what we call in the business a magical turtle. Not yummy, but exotic. He's something that you would eat if you were meeting with like a foreign dignitary. He doesn't taste good to anyone, but because of his magical properties, I think that he, people tend to give him a little bit more respect. And in some places, kind of like tiger blood, you know? It's like, that might increase your libido, your endurance, your prowess. I think the Magic Koopa sort of sits in a different spot. And, you know, I realized that you can't eat ghosts. And then we probably need another tier. I hate to do this. I hate making more tiers. But there's edible teeth breakers, and then inedible Encorporeal. Ask your mom what that word means. One of the other things, I don't think Pokey is edible. Well, Pokey is edible, but I wouldn't recommend it. Pokey is sand and spikes. Don't recommend. So you could technically eat Pokey, but it would hurt a lot because either you're eating the spikes or you're just getting sand in your mouth. Yeah, he's going down here, actually. There's really only one plant here. He's good if you're just trying to go light for the day, just a couple of calories, you know, and you want a light lunch if you're walking around the park, something like that. Then I'd like to sort of cheat a little bit. I'm gonna move up just a tad because there's a lot of seafood here, and I think the seafood would be pretty good. So seafood are things like bloopers, the fish with the lips. Gotta eat around the tooth though. A cheap crabs. That's literally just a crab. There's nothing special about him. I think he's just a crab, which is yum, you know? So seafood is probably at the top of the list. If I'm gonna have to order them, I imagine Big Lips over here is probably, that meat is so succulent. It just melts right off. The blooper is just squid. This is kind of cheating because these guys are sort of based on things that we have in the real world. So this is just probably whitefish, you know, which is okay. It's like cod. Crabs are above both of these though, so I'll put him here. This thing's impossible lips though have to be delicious. Otherwise, why would they make it like that? One thing that's sort of unsettling to me is that the Bandit and the Shy Guys wear masks, and I don't know what they are. Shy Guy might not even be anything. Shy Guy might be the robe. and there's nothing underneath, like a ghost, you know? I can't make a judgment. Because, and on the other side of that, what if they're people? What if they're human beings under there, like you and me? It's a little scary. I'm going to say those guys are, mortal form unclear. Don't eat. Could be humans. I would recommend not eating those 3. See, this is weird. Where my brain is going with this is next are like insects. So like these beetles and this ant. Wiggler is an insect, but he is different. Won't count him. No, I don't think Wiggler is the same. I think these are all... Yeah, the way that you go about preparing these guys, I think, is you shuck them. So you get them on their back, and you have like a big spoon, and you just... like an oyster. The ant, I don't know what that is, and I don't know what game he's from, so I'm gonna assume he is the least... Is he big? Does he have like a lot of flesh? Could you like fry him? These are like regional delicacies. Weird food. These are things that if you go to certain parts of the Mushroom Kingdom, they will make you eat. And you have to do it. I don't know what this is. It looks like somebody's uvula. I don't know what this is. Now, if we're gonna do yummy, these are just straight away, these are things that are good to eat, right? These are things that you can do. Goombas, A+. Yeah. Goombas are absolutely tasty. And I think you could prepare them in different ways. You can boil the meat, you can fry it. You can do a lot of things to a Goomba. I don't know what this is, but he looks like a Goomba. He's a little bit flatter. I think I'll put him up there too. He probably has like a teriyaki flavor to him. Like this Goomba is a little bit more like unsalted beef. And this guy is a little bit more, you know, maybe soy sauce, teriyaki, something, a little bit of a kick, you know? Flying Goomba is the same, but probably a little lighter. Has hollow bones, you know, since it has wings. So it's not quite as filling, but it's great to put on other food. There's a bat. There's a bat. I'm... How do I toe this line? I'll just put him here. In the weird food. Oh, this dude got the big lips. Yeah, Spike. Oh, but his inside is he creates the steel things. Yummy, but potentially poisonous, like a pufferfish. You guys know how pufferfish have that one gland or whatever, and if you eat it, you die? Very poisonous. That's him. I would recommend eating very carefully, because he has something in him to produce a spike ball, and if you eat it, you'll die. Likely very tasty, but has never been caught, so you can't get it. People have been trying for years to taste of his flesh, but nobody has yet. This guy is probably yummy. Cause he's almost like a duck. He's probably weird food. No, I think he's normal. His bill is the weird food. You can prepare him in a lot of different ways. There's a rabbit here, but I don't think he tastes good. No, he looks like he's made out of very dense plastic. Wiggler, I think, can be prepared in many different ways. I think he's very tasty. So much so that I think he is also fun to eat. Like the Wiggler, I feel like you could make the head a certain flavor, and then each segment of his body is a different flavor, and you could create them in different ways. He's sort of like a potpourri of flavors, you know? Chargin' Chuck is good but dangerous, because you got to get that football equipment off him, and he has so much armor. How do you kill him? And that's a mole. Yeah, mole probably tastes... This guy even tastes even worse because he's underground. He's getting dirty. So I don't like that guy. Yeah, I'm happy. This is great. Not too many tears this time. No, I did pretty well. I think I did pretty good here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I have too many tears. perhaps I've gone too far this time. Yeah, there we go. And there you have it. My list of the yummiest Mario enemies. I hope they serve these up. It's Super Nintendo World in Japan. Especially this guy. I want to try that duck. I'm gonna eat that bill. I think I'm done. I'm gonna go tweet this. And it's their problem now. There we go. Okay. I didn't stream this, so I don't know what people are gonna think of this, but alright, that was fun. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks.